And the next project is the old school Bible stories.
Yeah, the Bible story. It was written volume 1, and that's gonna be a phenomenal project. I mean, that's the actually the Lord placed on my heart to do the Bible stories album many years ago, and I haven't really been obedient because it's so hard. It's like it's such an arduous task to go through these scriptures and break them down one by one and put it into a song form. And then make it relevant, switch the language up. It's an arduous process, but when it's done, when the songs are done, it's so rewarding. And I'm so glad that this album is finished. I'm sending it to mastering next week. I know so many people have been on my case, like, where's this album? Where's this album?
I know we heard David and Goliath on Wado, and then
that was like last year.
Yeah,
but I'm so proud of it, man. It's like a child. It's been a real labor, love, man, and I can't wait to get it out there because I personally don't feel like it's anything like it that's out there now, and I can't wait for people to hear it.
Yeah. Which story was the most difficult for you to write about?
The most difficult probably was Ruth, because it's not really an exciting story. It's not a bunch of fighting and things like that, but it's a very touching story. And I was really concerned, like, this is really going to bore people's socks off. But everybody, I got my little circle that I let hear my music, and everybody was like, oh, man, that Ruth is a monster. So that was probably the hardest one. But then I got one that didn't make the album, the song Moses. And I had to stop it because it was like 15 minutes long. And I hadn't even got to all the plagues yet. So I was like, okay, I got to stop. Yeah. So it's a fine line between making a song too long and, not doing the story justice. That's what I wanted to make sure I wasn't leaving stuff out, important elements of the story. And when the album comes, I'm gonna make a story guide available, a study guide, for like Sunday schools and parents, so they can, with all the lyrics and questions and things that explain the story. So you're not just getting a rap CD, you're getting like a study guide, and it's gonna be phenomenal. I'm proud of it.
Yeah, are you putting that out yourself?
Yeah.
I know you're also well connected to Brinson and God Chasers, and tell me how that relationship develops.
Actually, I met Brinson when I was working on Underdog, and I had needed a beat, because I had a producer flake out on me at the last minute, and I was like, I need a beat, and this guy named Unseen out of New York, he was like, well, why don't you holler at Brinson, and I hollered at him. And the very first time I spoke to him, he was like, hey, what's up, preacher? And I was like, wow, he was just such a funny dude and a genuine dude. And that's been like man, we've had like a David and Jonathan relationship. That's like my best buddy, man. So,
yeah.
He loved the ministry, man. He loved the ministry. He's so real about it. So we do a lot of shows together. I get him shows when I can. He give me shows. It's been beautiful.
Yeah,
that's my guy.
Cool. And have you been around Lavoisier or Mahogany very often? Much?
No, actually, I know Lavoisier from Twitter. That's like my Twitter pastor, right?
Yeah.
Because he always dropping that knowledge on Twitter, and I be reading him, man, and he really got a lot of it. And we hadn't had a chance to connect, but just meeting him this weekend, he's a beautiful dude. Mahogany Jones, we was Friday we was rapping in the car together. She's a beast. Then X, he's a beautiful dude. I just thank God for I don't have many relationships because I'm kind of like a recluse. I don't go out a lot unless I'm doing shows and things. But the few friends I do have, I'm grateful to have them. Like my guy B Wright. That's my guy. He's a real cool dude.
You see, I got to interview him.
I did see that, and he showed me some love. I was really appreciative of that. He's a real good dude. He deserves everything that he's getting, man, because he persevered. We used to talk a lot. I used to tell him, he used to be like, man, they not doing nothing. Man, just be patient, man. You're gonna be bigger than U.S. Steel, man. He's doing it, so it's beautiful.
Cool. Any last thoughts, stuff that you need to tell people?
I'm gonna have the album, It Was Written Volume 1, coming in September. I don't have a date, but be on the lookout on thesouth.com. I'll be doing some promotions there, Knine.music.com. And I just thank y'all, man, so many years for your support and always holding me down, always keeping me in the conversations of the best rappers and this and that. So I thank y'all for your encouragement, man, and hopefully I've been able to bless y'all with my music. So stay up.